So there's a private investigator by the name of William Deere, and he just released a book titled O.J. is Innocent and I Can Prove It, right? Now, whatever, who cares what he thinks?
That's the name of his book.
Yeah. I like it. It's very
a good
clear.
title. There's no question what it is.
If I was in a bookstore, I definitely pick it up. As I read in the beginning, I read the title and I think, yeah, get out of here. Then I bothered to read the whole article and I was like,
maybe.
Maybe. Right. Like you're thinking, no way, right? But listen to the case.
So he says he's a private investigator. He wouldn't want to tarnish his reputation by releasing this type of book. But he says it was not O.J. Simpson who killed Nicole. It was actually his son, Jason Simpson. And this is the son that he had prior to, getting with Nicole. So this is with his first wife. Anyway, so he says that Jason Simpson was like this disturbed guy who was full of rage. He would go through moments of, Jekyll and Hyde. And, he says that he actually has actual weapons that Jason Simpson used. So I'll give you a quote. He says, "When I tell you that we have the weapon, we found the weapon in Jason's storage facility that he failed to make payments on. We know he carried it. His initials were carved on the leather sheath." He also says, "We have emails from his former roommates that were in college with him. We have our suspect's diary. We have his forged time card. We have the vehicle he was driving the night of the murder."
So the reason why it began to make me think maybe is the dude is apparently really mentally unbalanced. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows it. And he's got a knife. He said to people that he was going to use the knife. Okay, so a lot of it starts to add up, and then you think like, maybe, and it's related to O.J., so who would O.J. cover for? He'd cover for his son, right? Mm-hmm. So it got me to think,
yeah, O.J.'s blood. O.J.'s glove with O.J.'s blood at the crime scene, O.J.'s glove with O.J.'s blood at the house.
Yeah, but that glove did not fit. And if it didn't fit, you must have quit.
That's a fair point.
Okay, I wonder if his son, the DNA would also da-da-da.
I think it's a match to O.J. Simpson, but maybe if somebody were to revisit that, but I can't imagine that didn't come up before.
And it turns out that the guy who wrote the book is in the Police Hall of Fame.
Right.
Yeah.
So and he's a fairly legitimate guy apparently, et cetera, et cetera.
There is a possibility, and this is just a theory, and it probably isn't even correct, but maybe he's retired and he doesn't give a shit about his reputation. He's like, here's a chance to cash in. So here's my...
Of course. The overriding theory is he wanted to make money, and then he convinced himself that this was a brilliant, hypothesis, and thought, I win, everybody wins.
The case against O.J. Simpson.
Except for Jason Simpson. He doesn't win.
The case against O.J. Simpson was a really good one. But I'm into it.
See, that guy looks like a cop.
No, totally. He's right.
Yeah, you see that? I can't believe it was O.J.'s son.
Totally. I totally buy it now. But I'd read that. I love that case, man. I can't get enough of that case.